Let's start this way. Who got the call from the police?
I did.
So tell
So-
me, walk me through that, what they said, and
So I received the text message from Detective Hefner. He said that he wanted just to make me aware that there was an arrest warrant issued for 41-year-old Christopher Mack and charging him with my grandmother's murder.
so your reaction?
I had to sit down. I was shaking. I couldn't breathe because, you know, it's been 25 years of wanting this, looking for this, searching for this, hoping for this, and there it was. And so it's still pretty rattling.
Who'd you call?
My
Who'd you
mom.
call?
My mom.
So
She was at the grocery store, and so I said I had to wait till she got home. She called me right back, and I was like, "Oh, everything's fine." She's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "No, it's fine. Just call me when you get home." And she pretty much knew. You know, she knows me. She knows my tone. So as soon as she got home, she called, and I was able to give her the news.
what was the message? Do you remember what she said in the message?
Well, I can't repeat it the way she worded it, but that they caught the SOB. That's a nice way of putting
Was
it.
it a text or that was a
No,
phone
over the
recording?
phone.
They caught
No.
the SOB.
Yeah.
And then you get the call.
And then I get the call, and you know, I was at work when I got the call myself, you know, or text myself. So I'm dealing with patients, and I think when I got my reply was nice. And then after I got done with my patients, I had to walk out into the other room, and I'm just like, finally, good. Get me face to face with them, please.
I didn't get a chance to talk to you before we did the
Yeah.
story, but this has been eating at you like every other
Oh
member of your
yeah.
family, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely. And well, I mean, I've been in an underworld kind of guy my whole life. So I've seen other friends of mine die. You know, I've seen people killed before. I've literally seen it. My mom and sister haven't, and they don't need that. You know, the damage it did to them is what gets me the most. You know, that's what hurts me the most.
I think for all of you, for you as a family, it's like the nature of that crime. You've had to walk your way through it.
Oh,
sequence of
hundreds,
events.
hundreds, and hundreds of times. I'm so glad it wasn't somebody I knew. You know, I thought for all these, you know, I knew some terrible people back in the day, and I thought possibly it was somebody I knew, and I'm kind of glad it's a 26-year relief now
25 years, yeah.
that it's not.
You all had your own list of suspects, your mental
Yeah,
list of suspects.
and you go over it so many times, just thinking, who could possibly do that? You know, that's been the kind of the weirdest part, is wondering, like, she was 81. How could somebody possibly, and why? That's,
Well, you know,
my-
you can't help but think about what it was like for her the last couple of hours.
torture. She was terrified.
Absolutely horrible. And I'm still weirded out that it even happened. She was tough. She was a strong, tough, built woman.
Yeah.
You know, 81 or not, you know, I mean, she slapped me around.
And then you have to ask why. You know, why
That's-
was that necessary? If you're
Yeah.
going to rob her, you rob her.
Yeah. To go drive around for a couple miles, man. God damn, I'll give you $5 for a bus pass.
And it wasn't even like she had a really nice car. You know, it was a 75 Monte Carlo in '94. You know, so it's never made sense, none of it.
So did the detective share any other information with you on the suspect?
He just gave me his name and his age, and then I reached out to the district attorney victim assistance center, and I spoke with the woman that is handling the case, and she gave me a little information on him and his inmate number, and I looked him up and put a face to the monster.
What's he in for?
Oh, what's he not in for? He's kidnapped, he's robbed, he's Jimmy. Actually,
Yeah, he's got
he knows
multiple
more.
drug charges, kidnapping, burglary, robberies.
Is he in there for good
Yes.
anyway?
Oh, he ain't never get.
She
He's
said he
never
has
hurting anyone
parole.
again.
He has parole hearing in 23, which he absolutely will not get, and then his sentence is till 2039. But he still won't be allowed out at that point because of all the multiple felonies. I mean, there's a list. There's a whole page, like over and over and over and over and over since 2001, and that's just when they started catching him. So he's armed robbery, assault with deadly weapons, kidnapping, burglary, drug sales. He's
So for Ada, this is really wrong place, wrong time.
Exactly.
100%.
This was a crime of opportunity for him. He was looking for a victim, and she happened to
Just
walk
be
out of the store.
at that moment.
easy target.
So will it be enough for the family? Is it enough to have him charged? Is it enough to have him convicted?
Absolutely.
No, we were
feel-
discussing that on the way
No.
out here.
No.
Yeah, we talked about this on the way out because we just drove in from Utah. You know, we had a 2-hour drive just to kind of talk. And I was asking the same thing. I don't think we'll know until it actually happens. It's hard to say right now.
The best for me is that, you know, especially with this conviction on top of everything else, he will never, ever hurt another innocent again. And sometimes that's the best we can ask
Yeah,
for.
absolutely.
Will it take away the mental and emotional scars? No, but he'll never do this to anyone else.
Unless it's somebody in prison.
Unless it's someone in prison, yeah. And innocent, that's why I say it.
Do you know if you'll be required to testify, or are they going to seek some kind of help from you in the prosecution?
She said we're absolutely allowed to attend all of the court dates and that we will, I don't know if we'll be able to actually address him. I hope so, but we are allowed to
But
be
you all
there
intend to be there?
Oh, I'll be there.
every step of the way.
I'll be there every single one, especially so they don't have to be at every one.
Well, the Metro guys in this case kept their word. You know, they did it.
Yes.
Ah, took a while, but damn, they did a good job finally.
Yeah.
Anything else to say? Anything else you want the public to know?
Yeah, we want to thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you
Very
so
much.
much for keeping this thing going, and her. You know, she is the one
Yeah.
that kept this fight up, you know, and found you to get in on this fight. So
I'm so grateful to you for.
Well, we have
Thank
the
you so
video of you
much.
as a 17-year-old.
Yes.
Pretty ticked off about it then.
Yes.
Okay, well, great, good. Well, appreciate y'all
Thank
coming
you.
here and
I don't know.